No crew, no lights. Just a boat, sliding into the Gulf at night, carrying its own kamikaze drones, waiting for a signal to fire. That's not a movie. That's the Pentagon's newest program. And it's already funded. $300 million. That's the price tag on a new program called SWAP-USV robotic boats that carry, launch, and control their own attack drones. The Defense Innovation Unit is running it, and they're not playing the long game. Field-ready systems, deployable in 120 days. Companies have until August 10th to even apply. Why now? Because the US is in an active war with Iran. Overnight strikes on Unveils, Bushehr, Keshem. Missiles intercepted over Jordan. 50,000 American troops on high alert. And right in the middle of it all, the Strait of Hormuz, exactly the kind of choke point this new fleet is built for. Here's the math driving it. A drone that costs a few $1,000s can force a warship to fire a missile worth $1 million just to stop it. Iran and its proxies already use cheap drone boats to threaten billion-dollar assets. That equation breaks the Navy's budget and its patience. So the spec sheet is blunt. Every boat carries at least 2 attack drones, strong enough to hit a target with a combined 2 kilograms of payload. But it also has to run surveillance, jam signals, and track moving targets, all under a human's control. And it has to deploy anywhere: shipping container, cargo trailer, a C-17 or C-130, launching off a beach with zero infrastructure. This is a 3-round competition, sprints $100 million in prize money, another $200 million waiting for whoever gets picked to actually build these. Sprint 1 tests this autumn, winners given just 29 days to deliver. Sprint 2 comes early 2027. Sprint 3, summer 2027. Translation: even mid-war, the Pentagon is already building for the next one. A small, cheap, autonomous navy designed for the exact kind of drone warfare Iran is using against it right now. So forget the battleship. Picture something the size of a jet ski, unmanned, quietly shadowing a target in the Gulf for days until it decides it's time to launch. $300 million, 120 days, a war with Iran still burning. The Pentagon's bet: the future of naval warfare is unmanned, and it can't wait for the war to end to arrive.
Somewhere inside the Pentagon, there's a plan sitting on a desk. 2 weeks, full air campaign. Target: Iran's missile infrastructure. And right now, only one man gets to decide if it happens: Donald Trump. The Wall Street Journal reports CENTCOM Commander Admiral Brad Cooper is the one who built it. A campaign designed to seriously degrade Tehran's ability to launch missiles at all. Not a one-night response, not a warning shot. A sustained 2-week operation that would mark the biggest escalation of this war so far. And here's why that decision isn't sitting in a vacuum. Overnight, while that plan was still just a plan, US forces already struck Unveils, Bushehr province, and the island of Keshem. Iranian state media reported explosions in multiple cities. CENTCOM called it a powerful response to Iranian missile attack on a US base in Jordan. A barrage Jordan says its air defenses shot down completely, 5 for 5. So the question isn't whether America is willing to hit Iran. It clearly is. The question is whether Trump greenlights something far bigger. Because the stakes just went up again. CENTCOM says more than 50,000 American troops are now spread across the Middle East at the highest alert level they've got. For the first time, the US and Saudi Arabia carried out joint strikes together, hitting Iran-backed militias in Iraq, strikes that reportedly killed 20 Iraqi fighters and several IRGC members. A pro-Iran coalition is already calling revenge inevitable, which is exactly why Trump is reportedly torn. One path: authorize Cooper's full 2-week campaign and accept that diplomacy with Tehran is probably dead for now. The other: keep things limited, strike by strike, and leave the door open, however slightly, to talks. Trump's own advisors aren't hiding the stakes either. According to reports, Netanyahu has been keeping Washington briefed on Iran intelligence specifically to keep the US engaged in this fight. Israel, for its part, denies any nuclear site was on the table in their talks. Everyone's managing the narrative. Nobody's confirming the plan. So that's where it stands this morning. A 2-week war plan on the president's desk. A war that's already killing people without it, and a decision that could go either way. Neither the White House nor the Pentagon will comment.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.